What's up, my fellow tree huggers? It's Finn with Treehouse Overland, and today we're going to be talking about Panhard bars, baby. Would you look at this here? What a thing of beauty. Guys, this is the eimkeith Panhard Correction Kit. I've been following the development of this thing for quite some time on Instagram and the Toyota Sequoia Off-Road Facebook group, and today we finally get to install it. We're also going to build an adjustable Panhard bar out of our stock bar and a few parts from Barnes 4-wheel drive. So stay tuned. Let's get those Panhard angles straight. So guys, there's plenty of great videos on YouTube describing exactly what a Panhard bar does, but basically it keeps your rear axle centered. When you lift your truck, the rear axle is going to want to shift towards the driver's side. This creates handling problems. It's like you go to turn and your rear end turns after your front end. It also creates alignment issues and uneven tire wear. First step is to remove the Panhard bar. It's binding up pretty bad, so I'm just going to move to the bolt on the frame side. There we go, we got her. I decided to weld the Panhard correction bracket on before I started in on the bar. That way if I ran out of time, I'd still be able to put the stock bar back on. Needle nose pliers to remove the speed sensor wire, and then try to get out of the way from all the heat that's to come. Alright, here's the bracket. It comes with a few things. It comes with a new bolt, because the old bolt is welded. It also comes with a little bracket for the speed sensor in case you decide to relocate it somewhere. The Panhard Correction Kit also has a hole for the speed sensor, by the way. So I guess he's just giving you options. That was nice of you, Keith. I'm Keith. Appreciate that. Alright, next we gotta cut off the old speed sensor mount. And it fit great, all things considered. I mean, the far edge hung over a tiny bit, but I knew with some heat that would probably correct itself. Let's get to prepping. So there's only one adjustable Panhard bar available for the Sequoia, and it's kind of expensive. I'm guessing this is the same one that Isaac Spoon was talking about when he did his Panhard bar video. He said he had such a bad experience with the company he wouldn't mention their name, so I'm not going to mention their name either. This is when I decided to just make my own. She's all cleaned up for the most part. Those wire brushes do a great job. I'm going to bevel all the edges I can get to. Not sure if you have to do this, but I felt better about getting the brake line out of the way before I welded. And it's pretty flexible as long as you're gentle with it. And now I'm just beveling the actual bracket itself. I don't know what happened, you guys, but my camera cut out right after I started welding, and I didn't notice. You get the idea. You've seen me weld before. And there it is. Let's clean her up and see what we're working with. Oh, shit. Can't believe that didn't tear it. Go backwards super slow. Wow, I'm so lucky it didn't tear. Learn from my mistakes. It's looking pretty good. Well, That's a relative term, but it's looking pretty sturdy. How about that? All right, let's clean it up and make it look factory. Now we can go ahead and reinstall that rear brake line. I scoured the factory service manual and I could not find any torque values for these bolts, so if anyone knows them, post them in the comments. And there she is. Great job, Keith. All right, let's get started on that Panhard bar. Just gonna clean her up first. Now first we're gonna take a measurement from the bolt hole to the bolt hole. Now we got our Heim joint, and we're going to go halfway into the bung so we have an equal amount of adjustment on each side, 2 inches each way. Now it's time to mock it up. We got our ends lined up perfectly. And you can tell when you do a bird's eye view, but from here it looks a little off. We're going to decide where to cut and we're going to commit. Ain't no going back now, guys. I still don't know what the inner diameter of this Panhard bar is. I ordered 2 bungs just to make sure. I ordered an 1/8 inch and a 1/4 inch. It turned out to be an 1/8 inch. Moment of truth. That's what we like to see. Now we're just gonna double check our math. 3 millimeters turns into 1/8, so we ordered the right part. Just prep that bar a little bit. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. As you might know, I use a flux core welder. And the easiest way I've found to remove this slag so far is one of these wire brushes on my drill. Takes it right off. And here she is. Now we just tape it off and give it some paint. So shortly after I did this, I posted pictures on Toyota Sequoia Off-Road Facebook group and Instagram. And I was told that you're not supposed to grind these welds down when you do this Panhard correction. And then a battle ensued. You are supposed to, you're not supposed to. It is fine, it's not fine, it's gonna snap, it's gonna hold. So you guys, I don't know what the answer is. I do know that since then, every picture I've seen, no one has ground the welds down, so I might be doing this wrong. I suggest you do your own research and make your own informed decision on if you want to grind it down or not. I think it's gonna hold just fine. I put a lot of metal on there. Let's unwrap our Christmas present. Alright, so now it's time to take some measurements so we can install our bar. On the driver's side, I measured 16.5 inches, right to that line on the tire. And here goes the passenger side. And the passenger side is 15.5, so I'm off a whole inch. Well, a half inch if you think about it. That means I have to extend the Panhard bar by 1/2 inch. We'll use that as a starting point. And I'm gonna leave the tape on because I plan on doing another coat of paint. And then it's just a matter of unscrewing it, measuring it, unscrewing it, measuring it. And we're off by about a half inch, imagine that. So I jacked up the passenger side frame right in front of the rear wheel, and it seems to be working. I need to go up a tiny bit more. One more. Oh yeah. Check our work here. Driver's side, 16. Passenger side, 16. And just so you guys know, I'm going right off the frame rail. Money. I'm done. Thanks for joining me. I hope this helps somebody. This is Finn with Treehouse Overland. Signing off. What happened? A landslide? Damn. Alright.
Hi, Ari.
Ari, where are you?
Hi.
Hi, guys. What the heck happened? Huh? Did I hit the brakes too hard?
Yes.
Okay, I'll come rescue you.